welcome back to my channel. It is always a pleasure to see you come back, and I'm happy to see a couple new faces. If you're not already a part of this tight-knit community, be sure to hit that subscribe button so you can be notified as to when I upload a new video. Okay, without any further ado, let's just jump in today's video. On July 27th, 2018, Attorney General Jeff Sessions announced a religious liberty task force that will force federal agencies to take a broad interpretation of religious liberties when enforcing federal laws. In this bold and rather odd speech, Sessions thought the task force was necessary to prevail against what he believes is a dangerous movement undetected by many, and is now challenging and eroding our great tradition of religious freedom, which must be confronted and defeated. From this speech, I could not help but notice a few concerning words and phrases that were used to convey the purpose of this task force. If you haven't already seen it, here's a short clip of what the Attorney General had to say.
Let's be frank. A dangerous movement, undetected by many, but real, is now challenging and eroding a great tradition of religious freedom. There can be no doubt. It's no little matter. It must be confronted intellectually and politically and defeated. This election, this past election, and much that has flowed from it gives us a rare opportunity to arrest these trends and to confront them. Such a reversal will not just be done with electoral victories, however, but by intellectual victories. We've gotten to the point where courts have held that morality cannot be a basis for law.
Okay, right off the bat, I was pretty concerned and honestly rather confused. My original thought was, why would they need a task force for one, an already protected right which is listed under the First Amendment of the Constitution? Secondly, wouldn't the court system and the people themselves serve as a method to check such instances of infringement if there weren't any at any given time? Because that's essentially how our system is set up by our founding fathers. If we needed a task force for any protection of civil liberties, don't you think those wildly brilliant men would have debated amongst themselves and would have come to the conclusion that one was needed and would have installed a similar system in place for that purpose? Oh wait, they did! It was called the Constitution, the court system, and the empowerment of the people themselves. But here's where it gets concerning. He begins to discredit the courts by insinuating that they no longer have the best interest of the people's religious liberty at heart, and they no longer base law off of morality. Okay, first of all, the court was never intended to enforce laws based on any moral ground, but the fair and balanced notion that sides with the constitutional right of the people, all people of every faith, or people who don't practice any type of religion or don't even believe in God. I know, surprising, right? Oh, but it doesn't stop there. Not only does he discredit the court system, but he also discredits the people themselves. He goes on to mention that these victories don't come from the court system or electoral victories. So in other words, you the people can't even be trusted to elect representatives that will fight for the rights and the needs of their constituents. Because to do it properly, we need a task force spearheaded by the Assistant Attorney General to do it for us. So there you go, ladies and gents. To the Trump administration, we need their help to arrest and confront these travesties, to reaffirm our stance as a Christian nation, and to ensure they are respected. But by what means are they going to accomplish this? But I trust this is not going to be the last time we hear about this. I am also predicting this is not going to go well in the courts either. It will be interesting to see if anyone decides to sue them and take them to the Supreme Court, because I gotta tell you, this is bordering an unconstitutional and an un-American perception of what America really is. Okay, so I want to hear from you. So let me know what you think about this issue in the comment box below. So if you liked anything that I had to discuss here today, make sure to like, share, and most of all, subscribe. Make sure to follow me on my social media accounts. Links of those accounts will be listed in the description box below, as well as the sources that I used for this video. Again, I am ElenaVe, and remember, always leave things better than how you found it. Bye!